Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. Today, we're asking the truth your person isn't telling you. The truth your person isn't telling you. We've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Take a moment, figure out which one feels right to you. I want to say, again, I'm doing a giveaway to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. You went in on that. I'm giving away 2 readings of 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you are both subscribed and you comment and you're in the running. And we're getting very close to having enough subscribers. So let's move on to our gorgeous pile number 1s. Pile number 1, you have this Dia de los Muertos style unicorn. So, pile number 1. The truth your person isn't telling you. The truth your person isn't telling you. The Chariot. The Magician. There is a lot of big energy here. That's 9 of Cups. Really, would it be you if I didn't drop things? The 9 of Cups. And the 7 of Swords. This person has some kind of big goal. With the Chariot and the Magician, this person is trying to make something a reality. I apologize for the light. So this person, they are trying to make something happen. And I feel like this is something maybe outside what's going on with you. I feel like this person has this long-term goal. And they're looking for wish fulfillment. But they're kind of in a space where they'll do anything to get it. Like they're not necessarily going to do the right thing. They want to have whatever they want to have happen, no matter how they need to make it happen. The truth your person isn't telling you. It's like your person just literally isn't telling you the truth. Because they want, like, they want this wish fulfillment. They want to make it happen. They don't care how they do it, so they're not really telling you the truth. What is this thing that they're trying? What is this wish fulfillment? Star. Of course, the wish card. The wish card. Do they want healing with you? I feel like this person might be, for some of you, this person might be putting so much energy, effort, into making a wish come true that maybe they aren't giving you what you deserve. Like they're just putting. So some of you might be dealing with somebody. Some of you might be this person's wish fulfillment, but I actually feel like, more than a few of you, this person is just so hell bent on something. And it's kind of making it so that they're not really putting the time, attention, and in you. Feel like this person really wants to get rich, almost. Yeah, I'm getting like this person, they're very single-minded, but I'm not sure if you're the person or thing that they're being single-minded about. 4 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this person is so very focused on other things, then they're not properly focused on what you offer them. So I feel like overall, this person's like, it's not that their goals are wrong. They're allowed to want wish fulfillment. But what I am getting is that this person wants this success, and it's almost like they feel like they need to do it at the expense of happiness. And it's not like this person is unhappy, but like it's like they've got to really end justify the means kind of way of going about things. So unfortunately, you can offer them something that's amazing, but they're trying to manifest something that's different. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands can be standing up for yourself, standing up what you believe in. But it also can be stubborn, and I feel like this person has been stubborn, like really stubborn. This person, I feel like they're putting all their energy and effort. Like this person might be a workaholic. Like that's what the kind of guide thing that I'm getting. Like they're a workaholic and they're putting all their energy in other things, and they know that you are somebody that is very caring. They know that you offer a lot of love, but they're in this cycle where it's like and again, like maybe their addiction is work. For some of them, their addiction is work. And that is leading there to be, instead of this, the lovers, like the two, like this person is so focused on other things that, it's essentially sacrificing what's going on with you. So I don't feel like this person is an awful person, but this person has, is not prioritizing you. And therefore you can't prioritize them because yeah, they're so like they're focused on their work, but it's like to the detriment of everything else. And they have this dream, they want it so bad. But again, like they don't care what they need to do to get there. And I feel like, what they're not they're not giving you the full honesty. Patience. Is this person being patient with you, or are they being patient with your dream? I feel like that some of you are being too patient with this person, because, there is this love here. You do really love them, and they actually really know that you love them. Yet they're not putting any of their energy and effort towards you, which is unfair. Dream, do, deal. Like again, this person has a dream and they want to realize it. But this person hasn't figured out that, maybe any means necessary may not be worth it. So yeah, this person is really working and they're really concentrated on their work. And it is keeping them from working on the connection. And I will say, like, this person wants to be better. Like, this person is very growth driven. But you know, it's like whatever it takes is sometimes not healthy. So you both feel a deep connection because you guys are on the same in the same soul family. But just because somebody's in your soul family doesn't mean that they get to do anything. Like, it doesn't mean that they get to act however they want. Like, you they're using their free will to put everything in something else to the detriment of you. And they know that you have this connection, they know you have this love for them, and they feel it too. It's what they're doing that's what's what they're doing is the problem. What they're doing is, I feel like they're not particularly trying to take you for granted, but if they don't fulfill your needs and only put stuff towards their desires, what are they doing? So I'm not sure if they'd see it that way, but that's why there is this imbalance here, where this unhealthiness here. Like, this person, if you guys are ever going to have something that's healthy and balanced, this person has to be giving into this connection. I've got belief. I feel like deep down you both believe in this connection. This person also believes in this connection. And this person really wants to grow. Like, they want to grow so badly. But they can't they can't sacrifice health for growth. Is this person coming into clarity? I feel like eventually this person is going to become clear that maybe this isn't a balanced way of being. But I would lower them on your priority list as long as they're lowering you on theirs, not to play games, but really just, it's not healthy to be giving over and over again to this person if they're not giving back to you. And it doesn't give them any impetus for change. 222 is on the clock right then. Got grandmother. Is this about your grandmother, about their grandmother? Was their grandmother a reason why they're working so hard? Was that person somebody who was very significant to them? I feel like they might have had a very significant grandparent, particularly a maternal one. Um, why is this? Why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? I feel like that person gave them a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Are they are they using that wisdom? I feel like they might be ignoring the wisdom that they've already been given, because they're so focused on a dream. And again, there's nothing wrong with being focused on a dream. In fact, all of this would be super healthy if they were doing it in a balanced way. And that is the problem. They're not. They're dreaming, they're doing, they're dealing. But they can't do that at the cost of you and your relationship. That's only going to lead to grief and loss. So they're eventually going to get a reality check, but I will say this, They're not going to get a reality check by you continuing to be patient with them, because, that just means that there's no consequences for not doing right by you. So I hope that was helpful. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm actually pretty close right now. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. Excuse me. I feel like you just had, this seems like an appropriate message for the reading. So you're getting a little bit of extra if you stayed longer, pile 2. With the Justice card and the 5 of Swords, like, there needs to be balancing here. And you need to seek justice for yourself. And this person can't just be trying to, get whatever they want to get, because that leads people to walk away, because there's no choice. This person needs to recognize that you're both in this relationship. And until they do, there is no balance between you. All right, I'm sorry. So if you do want the giveaway, you just make sure that you are subscribed and you comment, and you're in the running for that. So time to move on to our gorgeous pile number 2. Pile number 2, my beautiful and talented people. The truth your person isn't telling you. The truth your person isn't telling you. Page of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. 4 of Swords. And there's some kind of real disappointment here, because with the 5 of Cups, there's the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. So I feel like this person has undergone a disappointment and is really trying to heal. With the 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this person is trying to make something happen, but they're not sure if they have, like with the Page of Pentacles, it can be somebody young who's making something concrete, could be about communicating something concrete, but I'm getting like this person is not sure that they're up to a task. They're not sure that they're up to making something real. Like there's something that they truly want. Do they see you? Yeah, I feel like this person sees you as the 9 of Cups. Like they see you as happiness, as wish fulfillment. And there's definitely been disappointment, and they're trying to heal from that. Maybe there's been some heartbreak and this person is healing. But with the Page of Pentacles, like I feel like this person truly doesn't know if they have what it takes to get the wish fulfillment that they want. They feel like the task is bigger than them, and they feel like there's already been losses. 7 of Pentacles. Either this has been happening for a long time, or they've been investing in this for a long time, or they know that they're going to have to put in, they're going to have to put a pretty significant investment in before this is going to pay off. And they feel young and inexperienced. Even if they're not young, they feel inexperienced. They feel like, and this is causing them a lot of anxiety. I feel like most of you are their wish fulfillment, and they know that they need to put in a lot of energy and effort and investment Um, and they are really worried. Are you the emperor? Are they the emperor? I feel like they know that they need to be this strong, stable, reliable person. They feel they know that they need to bring you um this person who has their stuff together. And again, this person knows that they don't have their stuff together yet. So they are trying to do what healing they can do. So when they come forward, they can bring forward their A game. They can bring forward the best version of themselves. This person is grieving some kind of luck. I feel like a lot of you, they're no longer in this connection. And they feel like that there's a lot of disappointment, and they know that they need to put in a lot of investment in order to come back. And they also know that they need to come back as a much better, well developed individual, because they want to change the fate between the two of you. I feel like things have already gone badly, and this person wants to move things so that things can go well between you. This person is going about it in a relatively smart way, and I know that some of you are going to get angry at me for saying that, but this person is deciding to do personal development. They are deciding to grow. Even though up till now what they've done has been insufficient. So you're not crazy about that. But this person recognizes that what they've done is insufficient and is deciding to do better. The truth this person isn't telling you. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this person is very sad about what's happened. This person is very anxious about what's happened. And this person is ready to drop things. Like they're ready to drop. They want to drop anything that's been in the way of this connection. And I feel like this person has been in the way of this connection. Like they're willing to drop whatever it takes to put in the work, put in the investment and the hard work but they're very afraid. They're very afraid because you represent wish fulfillment and happiness to them. And right now, this person is very sad. And they just feel like at this point, everything's going wrong. They feel, very sad, but I feel like they just feel like in general, luck has moved against them. So they're taking what time they can to heal because they know they need to show up as a better person, and they're willing to drop whatever in the way. They just don't know they don't know what they're going to be walking into. Because whatever's happened, this person, they're trying something different. They're trying something different, and being more stable is something that's actually more different for this person, or different. Um, but like bringing stability is actually something that they're not used to doing. What they want is a happy reunion. But they're aware that it's going to take a lot of investment and a lot of hard work on their part, and they're very worried about that. because, you know, they're smart enough to know that you don't, if they haven't come through for you, then you don't have to take them back. But this person has every intention of being the person. um they feel like they need to be a person that's worthy of you, so I wouldn't give up on this person. You can't move mountains, but you sure can climb them. I feel like this person is figuring out a new way to be. And they've also, you know, they tried things one way and it was really spectacularly ineffective. So their plan is to try things a different way and put in the energy and effort. This person very much has hope in your connection. Like they want things to work with you. They want wish fulfillment with you. They have not given up on you, but they are terrified. They're terrified because there's been a lot of twists and turns, but they still love you. And this person has come to the conclusion that you might be the only person for them. Like they feel like you're the only person for them. So the fact that things have gone really bad between you, the fact that there's this disappointment and sadness between you, the fact that you're disappointed in them and you may not take them back are things that cause a lot of fear and anxiety in this person. This is very funny. So the apparently the turtle has the head went into the crown. It's almost like creating a cage. Did they feel caged by this connection in the past? I feel like they may have they may have made things go way too slow, and they know that they need to take charge. They know that they need to be the emperor, which is somebody that's overcoming all these obstacles, because they want longevity with you. And again, they're having to do things different. Yeah, but they're super terrified because they still have hope in this connection. They still have belief in this connection. But a lot of the time that hope and belief in this connection seems foolhardy because they want to have this happy reunion with you, and they know that they've been disappointing. Grandmother charm came out again with the grandmother. Is this about your grandmother, their grandmother? I feel like there has been some, you know, some of you it's their grandmother. Somehow like they may have gotten counseling from an older female. Like there's somebody in their life that has given them a lot of wisdom. And I feel like that's partially the clarity that's moving them forward. Tell me, 8 of Cups. I don't think they're emotionally walking away from their grandmother, but I feel like maybe somebody in their life may have let them, gave them a reality check about why you walked away. Um, I will say this: while it does look like this person has made poor choices in the past, it does look like this person um, not only wants to change, but is taking action towards change, which is incredibly important because this person is highly motivated to make things work with you. And they, and they're figuring out how to actually be the kind of person that won't be a disappointment to you. So I hope that this helps. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. Just make sure that you're both subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. So we're going to move on to our gorgeous pile number 3 with the beautiful blossom that I've displayed gorgeously. And I haven't, but so the truth your person isn't telling you. Truth your person isn't telling you. I've got the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. This person is probably not telling you how much pain they're in. But this person's in a lot of pain and worry. The truth your person isn't telling you. Yeah, this person is in pain, worry, lack. This person, if there's been an ending between the two of you, this person is very not okay right now. The 4 of Cups. So my gorgeous and talented people, your person's having a hard time. Something has ended, and it's ended really badly. This person is caught in loss. This person feels isolated. This person is just overwhelmed with anxiety. And I feel like this person is having a priority shift because the 4 of Cups is usually about, paying attention to what you're dissatisfied with so you can't see what's in front of you. I will say, though, that this person, maybe they weren't giving you time and attention. Maybe that ending was because of you, because this person was unable to recognize who you are. But right now they're looking at that cup. Because right now that's looking at that cup is really kind of the only thing they have to look forward to. I'm just feeling like there's been a big mess. There's been a big mess. The truth this person isn't telling you. Yeah, this person's in some kind of dark night of the soul. This person, there's been a horrible ending, but I feel like this person, instead of making a new beginning, this person is staying there. This person is staying in the loss. And this person feels lost. This person feels confused. This person doesn't know where to go, what to do. Is this you? Yeah. This person, whether they figured it out, whether they had an option, I feel like this person may have figured out that they loved you when it was too late. When stuff was already over between you, when they had already rejected, the love you offered. And this person is so stuck and confused. Because again, they can see it now. But I don't think they treated you fairly. Yeah, this person didn't treat you fairly. This person didn't take the opportunity with you when they had the chance. And now they're in loss, in lack, in pain, in anxiety because they did the they did you wrong. And it really feels like everything's in chaos for them. Because I don't even feel like they're in, five, five, five. Fives are always challenge cards, 9 of wands, 10 of swords. Like your person is really not having a good time. I say as I flip the 8 of cups over. I feel like they did you wrong and you emotionally walked away because why wouldn't you if they've done you wrong? And this person, like as soon as you weren't there, this person kind of realized how valuable, how important you were to them. Because I feel like they had been willfully ignoring it in the past. So I don't even think that you're fighting with them because you're not there. They are truly out in the cold, and it's very much of their own making. So I feel like this person's not really being able to move on. This person's not being able to move on because they know that their happiness is with you, and they messed that up. Like they sabotaged their long-term happiness. And this person's deciding not to get over it. Like they're staying in everything is gone now. I say as this was turned over, like this person is so preoccupied with the loss. Because to them, what they lost is, like they made the person that loved them walk away from them. And they sabotaged their chance at long-term happiness. And I feel like instead of taking an offer that would have built something strong, now they're just in a place where they don't have anything. Does this person feel defensive about it? I feel like, in the past, this person, like they probably defended their position, um, it's like this person, I feel like this person, like they were, not cooperating, like they were fighting, they were, like they were, and it, now they're just tired. They're just like they don't want, like they fought these battles and in essence they won. But you walked away because nothing they were doing was fair. And why would you stay? So now they're here, this wounded warrior, and they don't have anything to show for it. It's like they were all of the fight in them was just for the wrong thing. And unfortunately, they they didn't want to see how important you were to them. And now, unfortunately, now that you're gone, that's all that they can see. So I feel like this person wants to give you an opportunity, but this person feels relatively shell-shocked by their own, by how massive a mess up this was. Because they know they didn't do right by you. They know that you walked away because of that. The person, like, they want you back. They want a new beginning, but they at least intellectually understand that there's no reason why you should take them back. Focus. I feel like this person's trying to find a focus again, because like this person feels lost adrift without, they feel left out in the cold, they feel anxious, they feel like, like they feel like their whole world is ended, and they feel, confused and afraid. So I don't feel like this person is quite focused. Well, that's not true. This person is very focused on you, because this person no longer has the ability to be will they won't they, I'm not, I kind of want the cup but I'm not sure. Like this person is very focused on you because you represent wish fulfillment, but this person doesn't, but this person just feels like their world is ended, even if they're still living in it. So I've got the Wonder Woman charm. So I feel like this person, they see you as somebody that really has your stuff together, and, really has these special, you might have some kind of, like, they see you as gifted, they see you as strong, they see you as powerful. If they were sabotaging things because they wanted to maintain power in the relationship, I feel like at this point they realize that you have all the power because you walked away. Um, and again, like this person, like, I wish that they had treated you well when they had the chance, because this person feels like you are the only possible person for them. I will say you cracked this person's heart open. And like this person, like all their thing, they're just lost in loss. And they're definitely thinking about you. Now the cowboy hat, I mean, some of them could have cowboy hat style. I feel like this person might have been really, yeah, I feel like this is a person that may have been really confident. Right now they're not. They are not very confident. Because some of them are just arrogant, really. But I feel like they've lost their confidence because they want you and you're the only person who can provide you into the relationship. And there's been a really rough ending, and it happened because they did wrong. So that has shaken their confidence, because why wouldn't that? So I've got the double-decker bus, so some of you could have some relation to the United Kingdom. And this is also about moving forward, or moving forward with a bunch of people, but I feel like it's almost like this person, some of you, this is really about the United Kingdom, like that there is some connection. Because I feel like this person, they know that there needs to be a new beginning, because this person does not like this place of lack that they put themselves in. But I feel like I'd like to say I feel a lot of moving forward, and this is a symbol of moving forward. But this person is, kind of like they're living in their own personal world of pain. And they're almost, like they're so in their anxiety and they're so in their pain. And I don't know, maybe they're going to need the help of other people to move forward, and I feel like maybe they do need the help of other people to move forward. Again, that's not necessarily your job, because again, this person, they know they didn't do right by you. But I feel like maybe there's some maybe like there's a need for them to have some kind of community to move forward with, if nothing else, just to help move them along, because this person is just so focused on loss. This person is focused on loss, and this person is focused on you. This person has lost their confidence in themselves, patience. Is this person being patient? Are you being patient? I feel like this person has to go through this because they caused this. They kind of have to feel the consequences of their actions. But I feel like, well, right now they're just, stuck in this pain and in this loss. Eventually things are going to crack through. But right now, it's not the worst thing that this person is sitting sitting in the consequences of their actions. Because why would we learn if there's no consequences? So I feel like if you've moved forward emotionally, moved away emotionally, like this person, it was a reality check that this person needed. And it's not really about you being patient. You should just continue to do you. This is about knowing that I'm almost getting like there's going to be like an ice thaw. There's going to be a moment where all this frozen difficult energy is going to crack, and then there's things going to melt, and then action is going to happen. But they're in the dark night of the soul, and they're in the dark night of the soul for a reason. And I feel like they are going to find some help to move on. But because some of you might just start calling or trying to recontact them, you know, and they're only learning because of loss. So let them feel the loss. Let them figure out how to do better if you want them back in your life. Don't don't take away their learning experiences. That's not a favor to you or to them. So I hope that this helps you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as they hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment. Also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, booking readings. It all matters, and I really appreciate it. Again, I'm doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you're subscribed and you comment, and that's the minimum. We're going to move on to our gorgeous pile 4. You had a bottle of glitter. The truth your person isn't telling you. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, I would say this person feels very connected to you. But, and I feel like this is mostly due to past experiences, this person is very wary. This person feels connected to you, but they do not entirely trust you. But on some level, they feel like there is this connection between the two of you, that they feel like you are somebody that is going to be in their long term. But this person is, you know, they're gun shy, they're not like just defensive, but like this person, like this person needs truth. And this person will not settle for anything but that. So they feel like you're meant to be in their life. They feel like there is a, they feel like they feel like there's this very strong spiritual contract between you, and at some point that no matter what, you're going to be a part of their lives. But this person is wary. This person, you know, I feel like there's this huge need for there to be truth to move forward. 2 of Wands. I feel like this person's deciding a lot of their life direction right now. 10 of Cups. I'd say this, you know, I feel like this person does have a lot of love for you. Like but there's like this really strong wary energy that's happening. Like this person definitely loves you. But I feel like there's an issue of trust here. This person is trying to figure out their life ahead of them. Like they're making pivotal decisions on how they go forward. And there's still this overwhelming love for you. There's still this belief that, things will happen. But this person needs truth. Truth this person isn't telling you. Because I feel like this person would tell you the truth. This person just feels like they're not getting the truth. The truth this person isn't telling you is they don't think that they're getting the truth from you. Um, and this person's very mind over matter. This person is going to choose what's right over their own desires. And I feel like despite the fact that they love you, despite the fact that, they want to have this strong, concrete relationship with you, I feel like they're mentally conflicted regarding you because they don't think that they're getting the truth from you. And I feel like regardless of whether they get the truth from you, like they're still having to plan their life, which I will tell you, this person is not going to wait for you. They're, whatever's going on. And that's the thing, this person doesn't know what's going on. So this person, because they don't know what's going on, they're still having to make long-term choices in their life. And I feel like they're still moving forward. They just don't know how to feel about you. Like, not that they don't know how to feel about you, they love you, but they're conflicted regarding you. And I feel like they are going to get conflicted until they get clarity. Like this person, until they have whatever clarity they need from you, they're going to be conflicted about you. Judgment. I feel like this person spends a lot of time reviewing what has happened. I feel like this person is very, like they're not going to repeat the same cycles. And if they see that you want to repeat the same cycles, they're just, they're, like this person would rather go solo than do the same things. Whatever has happened, like they're learning, they're growing from the past, and it's just like this person has this feeling of uneasiness about you because they don't think that they're getting the truth. I feel like they need communication. Um, they categorically refuse to go through the same patterns. So if there's the same patterns, like, this person will go in the other direction because there's like whatever those patterns were, they're like, no, never again. But this person is just like they don't know. It's just like they don't know what's going on with you. They just know that they're connected to you. They just know that, they love you. They just know that they would like to have something stable with you. But I feel like otherwise this person's fully in the dark. I feel like this person, for some reason, I was looking at there's a little year at the very end there, 1989. And I feel like that's significant for somebody because my eye went to it and it really never has before. But I feel like whatever it is, this person wants structure and commitment. Um, like there needs to be real clarity. Like this person's really tired of ambiguity. They want things to be they want things to be real. They want things to be official. They're learning. They're constantly reviewing the past. So this person is pretty much constantly reviewing the past because I feel like they don't have information other than that. They only have the information of what happened in the past. I don't think they know what's going on with you at all. The truth your person isn't telling you. So it almost feels like you guys aren't talking. Like it feels like you guys aren't talking, but like this person does this person it's almost like they feel like you're not done with them, like you're going to come back, but I feel like the lack of communication has led to a lack of trust. Yeah, I feel like the lack of communication has led to a lack of trust. With the Knight of Cups, are they going to offer love? Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. It's like there needs to be some kind of movement here. And that movement has to be, like there's a need to follow passion and there's a need to follow emotions. And there's a need, I just heard a need for speed. Uh, yeah, it's like there's just a need for action and communication, especially regarding truth, emotions, acting on passions, like, but I feel like this person just, they feel really uneasy. They feel really uneasy because they know that something's going to happen, but they don't know what. And they're conflicted about you. But I feel like mostly what they're conflicted, the reason why they're conflicted about you is because they need information. So the truth this person isn't telling you is that, I don't know, that they're in the dark about you, that they don't, that they don't trust you because they don't have enough information. But I just feel this heaviness in my heart. It's like everything, it's almost like, there's this love, but regardless of that, it just feels ominous. I feel like this person doesn't question whether they love you. They don't even really question that you have a connection. Um, but like this person, they they just don't know enough. They just don't know enough. So, and I feel like they're probably not telling you about their affection or their passion for you or really anything at all because I feel like communication is fully broken down. And this person just, is conflicted about you, really only wants to deal with stability at this point, and they keep on reviewing the same thing over and over again. So if you're wondering if this person's forgot about you, no, they haven't. They still love you, but they almost just like obsessively think about what happened. Like they feel like this person doesn't know what happened. Like they don't understand what happened. And they really never, I feel like they never were given access to that information. Like they don't know what happened because that would have required there to be communication. Don't like it, don't do it. Well, I feel like they don't like anything of what's going on right now. And that might be why they're not communicating with you, because like they just don't like any of what's happening. Yeah, I feel like there's a lack of trust because this person just feels so in the dark. This person feels so in the dark, uh, and they have this love for you. Um, so really, just this is a very scary experience. Like this person is scared. This person is scared. Everything feels ominous. Everything feels unfinished. Person wants there to be healing, but I really feel like there's not a lot that's being said because I really feel like there's just nothing being said here between either of you, which is why there is this big unknown. I feel like this person really does want there to be healing in the connection, but they don't know how this can be healed. This person, with that judgment card, like if they're, I feel like they definitely experienced heartbreak because of this, and I feel like they keep reliving that heartbreak over and over again. With the, yeah, this person still has very tender feelings for you. I don't feel like they've closed up their heart to you. So like, they love you, they have tender feelings for you. But like there's so much fear and confusion that this person is dealing with. And I feel like this person is also trying to look at what happened in a very critical way. Like they want to know what happened, and because they don't want to go through something like this again. Yeah, I feel like so this person is just over and over again. I feel like one thing, the truth they're not telling you is that they're over and over again looking at the situation to see what went wrong. And I feel like they don't have critical pieces of information that would make it make sense for them. So I will tell you, the truth this person isn't telling you is that they don't have any closure regarding you. They just have questions and no answers. They have questions and no answers. With the sacred journey, I feel like this person is not telling you that they feel like that you have had multiple lifetimes with them. I feel like they do feel like that you have had multiple lifetimes with them, that you have been on this journey together with them before, that they have been with you before, whether it's been in this lifetime or in another one. Like this person, again, like they feel more connected to you on the spiritual realm than they do on the physical realm. So this person isn't telling you that, you know, that they feel like you have some kind of shared destiny, and which is kind of understandable, because that is a weird thing to tell somebody. With the This is like speaking from the heart. Did this person speak from the heart? It's like there's a need for there to be some kind of speaking from the heart. I don't know if the speaking from the heart needs to come from you or if it needs to come from them. I feel like that's different for each of you. But this person knows, like this person knows that you're on a spiritual journey together. Um, this person doesn't want to relive old cycles, though. And so they're pretty obsessive about looking over what happened and just this person like this person feels a little bit scarred by the experience. And this person, like they definitely like they're not willing to put up with anything that, like I feel like it's not that they're particularly defensive, but they're, like I feel like their boundaries have been, whether it's you or somebody else, but their boundaries have probably been violated a lot in their lifetime. So this person very strongly holds on to their boundaries, regardless of how much they love somebody, because this person really does love you. If this person has not told you that they absolutely love you, they do love you. But this person, regardless of whether they love you, is not going to let you or anyone else walk all over them. They will be fair to you. I mean, and in fact, they're going to respond very, very well to clarity and honesty. This person is actually probably like they've gone through a lot of rough things in their life. Yeah, this person has definitely gone on. This person's had a very eventful life, and a lot of it has probably been pretty rough. But this person does seem pretty evolved. It's like they do see it's really just, don't transgress. Like, like if you wouldn't do, like this person, regardless of how much they love you or anything like that, they're not going to, they're not going to accept disrespect from you. They're not going to, but they're not just holding everybody at bay. Like but if you don't treat the but this person insists on being treated well. Like they insist on it. And it's not because they've always been treated well, it's because they have not been treated well. And again, they're just not going to relive that. So like they absolutely insist on being treated well, and they will cut anybody out of their life that does not treat them well. So they see this long thing between you with the London, the bus came up, the London bus. Some of you have some kind of relationship to the United Kingdom. I feel like this person wants to move forward, but with the bus, I feel like this person can't completely move forward alone. And again, I feel like they don't have any clarity or closure on what has gone on, and they still feel like you're going to come back around. Why is the London bus here? Yeah, because things fell apart spectacularly. And because things fell apart spectacularly, like this person actually needs help to move on and forward. And again, this person does not know why things went badly. They just know that they went spectacularly badly. The truth your person isn't telling you. Search out the spaces and places for you. They may not be where you think. Again, I feel like this person is making a lot of life decisions right now, and they are trying to figure out the spaces and places for them. And I feel like, this person may even have found themselves in a different situation than they expected to be in. But overall, I feel like they're not telling you how devastated they were by things. They're not telling you that they feel spiritually connected to you. I feel like that you probably don't know the extent that they care about you or how much they want you, or but I feel like that really happened because of a breakdown of communication. And I don't feel like this person is all about communication. So a breakdown of communication would have really felt like a betrayal to them. So I feel like they're not telling you anything, and they're not telling you anything because they don't feel like you're giving them the truth. They don't feel like you're being straightforward with them. And they are unwilling to relive unhealthy patterns. As so, I hope this helped you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as they hit 5,000 subscribers. Just make sure you're subscribed and you comment, and you're in the running for that. I also want to say thank you for everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative.